Great, you are welcome to my channel. So in today's tutorial, we are looking at how we can design a very simple yet attractive flyer for our social media handle. So we are looking at pastries. When you get the concept, you can use it for any other design. The most important thing is for your flyer to be attractive and nice. The background is key. If your background is very beautiful, you can use just a single image and trust me, your flyer will still be attractive. So that is what we are going to do. So if you can see the flyer on the screen, let me zoom in for you to see. You can see that there are some designs at the background. Very nice. It's pretty easy. I'll show you, give you all the secrets so that you will be able to design. You can also see that I have some designs here. So that is what we are going to do. This one is for social media handles and we are not going to keep long. So stick and stay. Okay, so you are welcome back. Now when you go to file new, this window pop-ups. Because we are saying social media, we are using 210 millimeters by 210 millimeters. You leave the resolution at 500 and then you hit on create. Great, so this flyer will go away. Then let's get to business. So when you have your interface like this, what you must do, you have to fill the background with gradients. So you come to this side and then you select gradients. Then you click here for the gradient window to open. Let me select this. Good. So if you want to use this same color, you are following the tutorial, then this is the color code. So you can use that one. And then the next color too, the color code is this. Great. So let's move on. You click on OK. So here we've now finished with the first process. The second procedure, let's go in and bring in pictures. Why pictures? Because we want to make a beautiful background. So let me go to my folders and then select. So let me select this green. So if you want to bring in a picture, it's either you use the drag and drop or you go to file, then you go to place embedded, then you select the picture. Now you can see that this picture has actually overshadowed everything. So we will come here. This is the secret. Come to this side. Either you use soft lights, you use overlay, or you use screen. So let's use screen for example. I really don't like the screen, so let me go for overlay. Great. Now you can see that the overlay, it has given us a beautiful blending. Now I will reduce the opacity. Opacity simply means how visible you want the items to be. Let me reduce it to 12 or 14. Now you can see that it has mixed perfectly. Now the next thing is I'm going to bring in another picture again. So you can see that we are building the background gradually. This one, what are we going to use? I'm sure you have it. It's overlay, if you were able to recall. So we are going to use the overlay. Now you can see perfect blend. Now what are we going to do again? Let me change the opacity. This time let me go for 21 and click enter. So as you can see, it has mixed perfectly well. Now you can see that when we brought in this, we are actually not seeing. So let's turn the color. This is what I mean. Let's come to the gradient, double click, and then let's say reverse. Great. Press the shift down if you are using Windows, then come and press on the background. Then drag all and bring it towards this folder here. Then you label it as background, or let's say BG. So you can just clear everything from there. If you want to edit it too, you click and then you are in. And you can also lock it. Just select and lock it so that it will not move. Now let's move on. We will move on to the next step where we are coming to bring in a picture. In fact, as for this picture, I have it here. Let's position it somewhere here. It's either you go to filter, come to blur, Gaussian blur, and then you use that side to blur it. You click on OK, or you come to this side and reduce the opacity. So whichever way you want to go, it will still give you the same. So I think I'll use the both. So now that we have this picture, let's move on and bring in the lady. So let's bring in the lady. Then let's position the lady well. So if you want to drag and the image will not be distorted, press the shift key down and then drag. You realize that the image will become big and it will not be distorted. So let's position her somewhere here. So now that you have the lady, let's move and then bring in a rectangle. So this particular rectangle, I want us to fill it with brown. I have the color code here, so I will copy the color code, this particular one, and then I'll paste it. Great. So let's reduce this picture small. You press the shift down and then you lift it up a bit. Alright, so let's move on now. Let's enlarge this. Good. So let's come to here, the pen tool, and select add anchor point. So let me put one here and let me put another here. So let's come to the direct selection tool. So just click on it and bring it down here a bit, and then this one will come down. Good. So I'll put another anchor point here. Then let's go to the direct selection tool, so that this particular side will come up. Very beautiful. So you can see that you can add anchor points. Then even if you want this, we can hold this and bring it one up, and this one to click on it for it to be highlighted. Great. So after that, go to the move tool. Now you can see that our flyer is gradually taking shape. What is next? Let's come to this shape and bring in an image. It's a vector file. You can download it from FreePic and any other website that they sell vector files. So let's position it and let it cover it nicely. Good. Check this mark sign here. Then you create caliper marks. Great. So with this one, it's either we reduce the opacity or we select overlay, any of them. Then let me reduce the flare also, so that it will not be obvious. Great. You can also lock this so that it will not be moving in case you click on it accidentally. Now the next session, we are going to bring in the rectangle so that we can put the fruits in, and then the last one, the text. So let me quickly draw the rectangle here, but let me zoom in a bit. Good. So that you see what I'm doing. Let me increase it. Okay, then let me fill it with yellow, and then I will draw another rectangle again. So this particular rectangle, I'm going to fill it with this, but I don't want it to be like this. So come to this side, this pop up here, and then let's say 100, click enter, and you come to this side, 100, click enter. Good. So this is the shape I want. Now Control J if you are using Windows, then you bring this one here. Now let's select the tool, Control, then you click at this side, then Control J, then you move this tool here. Make sure they are in line so that the spacing will be nice, else the design will not be nice. Good. If you want to see what you are doing, if everything is in line, now you put the ruler there. In case you don't have a ruler, it's simple. Go to view and then you check it. So this is where we will insert our pictures. Now for you to insert pictures, I will demonstrate one and do the other ones fast so that the video will not be long. So let's see, you click on this image. I'm going to use a drag and drop. Let me bring in the chips. You reduce it. Click on the mark sign and then you create a clipping mask. If you don't want the display, you can adjust it. So that is how you bring in an image. Click, so you insert an image in the shape in Photoshop. So I'll do the rest quickly and then move on. Okay, so our flyer is now ready. What is left is we are supposed to bring in our text, and here we have to put contact details here. So the text, I've put them here for the sake of time. I just type them. Then I put in rectangle top and down. So this is the rectangle top and down. Now it has left with the logo. So let me quickly bring in the logo and put it here. Let me reduce it, and we are done. So what is left is here, put in contact us. So our flyer is now ready. The only thing is, with the background, you have to know the images you are bringing. You use either the overlay or the soft light, the screen. That is the mostly used one. Or if you can use the lighting, the one that will make it fit perfectly for you. And then when you finish and you realize that maybe it is too obvious, you can now come and adjust the opacity and the fill for you to have that perfect and smooth blend that you want. So that is how you can design any flyer, be it a church, school. The background is key, like I said. So thanks for watching. If this tutorial is helpful, kindly subscribe and comment, share with your loved ones. In case maybe you are looking for a specific thing you want me to make a video on it, you can also leave that one in the comment section below. But for now, thanks for watching and bye bye.